Alrighty, hi there, Leo. This is Yvonne the Mermaid Oracle. Thank you so much for coming in to watch your January 2026 tarot love reading with myself. And I am going to be using the black and white Rider-Waite tarot deck with, you know who that is, Rider-Waite. So, alrighty, let's go ahead and see what the cards have to say for you. Universe, what do we have for the sign of Leo for the month of January 2026? Leo, or universe, what do we have for Leo for the month of January 2026? Universe, what do we have for Leo for January 2026? Universe, what do we have for Leo? Their predictions for January 2026. Okay, 2 more times here. And then we'll go ahead and pull out your cards, Leo. Very exciting. The new year is coming. 2 of Cups in reverse. Ace of Swords in reverse. Knight of Swords in reverse. 4 of Cups. 3 of Pentacles. 9 of Cups. The Magician in reverse. 6 of Cups. Knight of Wands in reverse. And we end the reading with 7 of Wands in reverse. And in the bottom of the deck, as the overall theme, Leo, you do have the 6 of Wands. So the 6 of Wands usually talks to us about celebration, Leo. It usually talks to us about a reason for celebration. And maybe this has to do with somebody's return. Maybe someone who had been hesitating to reach out for a very long time, or this could be you, because Page of Wands, Wand scorecards are fire signs, Sagittarius, Leo, Aries, and you, Leo, you are a fire sign. So point is, this could be regarding a need for celebration or a reason for celebration, more like. This is about somebody's return or regarding somebody's return. And with the Page of Wands in reverse, maybe someone whom you've hesitated reaching out to in the first place, or someone who has hesitated reaching out to you for a very long time, maybe even a friend with benefits, if this was more of a casual relationship, situationship, and also someone who's quite scorned, and also someone who, I guess things were left on a sour note, but someone here needed to grow. Someone here needed to work on themselves and I feel like that is you, Leo. You needed to work on you. You needed to prioritize you. And the other person, I feel like this person needed to work a little bit more on themselves, their self-esteem, and stuff like that. I also do see that someone here was also, did also, keep their options open. But you, Leo, you definitely, if you were the one who didn't feel very confident, okay, if you were the one who didn't feel very confident, but point is there was someone here who didn't feel very confident. We saw that, right? Could be you, could be the other person, but regardless of whoever didn't feel very confident, this really got in their way of manifesting their goals, having their goals come to fruition. So if you were dating someone who was kind of down on their luck, or someone who was kind of a bit of a naysayer, or someone who was a bit pessimistic or insecure, just someone who was a bit timid, but you were kind of into them, I do see that they were struggling a little bit with manifesting things because they were quite negative. And I do see that while you are going to continue to work on yourself, Leo, I feel with the Six of Cups, they do want to talk to you in January. Might even happen around mid-January with the Nine of Cups. But the thing is that, especially if you are dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, I don't think they feel the same way. Or if you happen to have a water moon sign or a rising sign, Leo, then you with the Page of Cups in reverse, you might not be feeling the same way. But point is that someone here doesn't feel the same way. Someone here is still working on themselves while the other person still wants contact. And there will be contact. There was possibly a love triangle in the past. And with the Knight of Swords, yeah, somebody lost patience. Somebody here lost patience, got bored, was dissatisfied with how things were going. But someone here hasn't let go of the past. That's why we're going to hear from someone from the past. But with the Knight of Wands in reverse, Leo, this is telling me, I think what you worry about is not knowing, it is coming to a place where you don't know what the best next move is. I feel like that's what you're worried about. You are worried about ever coming to a place where you don't know what the next move is and you stall and you stagnate. You don't want to do that. Look, if you were hoping with the Seven of Wands in reverse for someone to apologize or for someone to take accountability as well as returning, I don't think you're going to get that. Okay? I think if you do hear from someone, there won't be any accountability. I don't think there will be any apology. All right? All right, so as your overall theme point is that this is about somebody's return, most likely regarding a situationship or a casual friends with benefits situation. This has been something that has been long waited for. Either this is something you have really wanted or this other person, but it seems like for a lot of you, it's going to be the other person who really wants this, especially with the Nine of Cups, Six of Swords in reverse, Six of Cups as well. Nine of Cups, Six of Cups, and Six of Swords in reverse, right? So, yeah, so, and I do see someone here was keeping their options open. So, yeah, somebody was keeping their options open, and I do see somebody here did eliminate some of those options. Someone here is not doesn't have that many options around like that anymore, doesn't have that many candidates around like that anymore, right? But nevertheless, this person does want contact. Someone here, if this is a water sign though, for those who, if you guys are watching this and you guys are wanting to listen about a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, it is saying that they have kind of just gotten over this and they're just not in the honeymoon stage anymore. They're over it. Okay, so that is what I have for you, Leo. Thank you so much for watching this video. Nevertheless, if you guys are interested in a personal reading with me, go to my website, mermaidoracle.com, and I will see you guys on the next video. The next zodiac sign and the last one for January is going to be Gemini. Okay, I'll see you guys later. Bye.